Felony is a serious crime punishable by law, committed intentionally, dolo, or through negligence, culpa. These offenses are defined and penalized under the Revised Penal Code. The severity of the crime dictates the punishment. Classification of felonies. The Revised Penal Code categorizes felonies into 3 levels of severity. 1. Grave felonies. These are the most serious offenses, carrying penalties like death or lengthy imprisonment, reclusion perpetua, reclusion temporal, prison mayor. Examples include murder, rape, and treason. 2. Less grave felonies. These are less serious than grave felonies, punishable by correctional penalties, prisión correccional, arresto mayor. Examples include serious physical injuries and robbery. 3. Light felonies. These are the least serious, punishable by arresto menor or a fine under 200 pesos. Examples include slight physical injuries and minor theft. Some sources also categorize felonies into 4 classes, adding special complex crimes. These are multiple felonies committed as a single act or series of acts, such as robbery with homicide. Key elements of a felony. Establishing guilt in a felony case requires proving several key elements beyond a reasonable doubt. 1. Actus reus, the physical act or omission that constitutes the crime. 2. Mens rea, the mental state or intent behind the act, ranging from intentional to negligent. 3. Concurrence, the simultaneous presence of both actus reus and mens rea. Penalties for felony convictions. Penalties for felony convictions vary depending on the crime's severity and the circumstances. They can include 1. Imprisonment, ranging from short terms to life imprisonment. 2. Fines, which can be substantial. 3. Loss of civil rights, such as the right to vote. 4. Restrictions on employment and travel. Distinction from misdemeanors. It's crucial to differentiate felonies from misdemeanors. Misdemeanors are less serious offenses with milder penalties, such as fines or shorter prison sentences, typically not exceeding 6 years. Examples include simple theft and minor property damage. Categories of felonies and examples. The Revised Penal Code, RPC, classifies felonies into 3 main categories. 1. Grave felonies. These are the most serious crimes, carrying the most severe penalties. Examples include a. Murder, intentional killing of another person. The penalty is reclusion perpetua, life imprisonment. b. Rape, sexual assault. The penalty is reclusion perpetua. c. Robbery with homicide. Robbery resulting in the death of a person. The penalty is reclusion perpetua to death, although the death penalty is currently abolished in the Philippines. d. Treason, betrayal of one's country. The penalty is reclusion perpetua. 2. Less grave felonies. These are less severe than grave felonies but still carry substantial penalties. Examples include a. Serious physical injuries, causing significant physical harm to another person. The penalty is prison mayor, 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. b. Theft, stealing property. The penalty varies depending on the value of the stolen property. c. Estafa, fraud, deceiving another person to obtain property or money. The penalty varies depending on the amount involved. 3. Light felonies. These are the least serious felonies. Examples include a. Slight physical injuries, causing minor physical harm. The penalty is arresto menor, 1 to 30 days. b. Petty theft, stealing a small amount of property. The penalty is typically a fine. Penalties and their durations. The RPC outlines specific penalties with varying durations. 1. Reclusion perpetua, life imprisonment, at least 30 years before parole eligibility. 2. Reclusion temporal, 12 years and 1 day to 20 years. 3. Prison mayor, 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. 4. Prisión correccional, 6 months and 1 day to 6 years. 5. Arresto mayor, 1 to 6 months. 6. Arresto menor, 1 to 30 days. Important considerations. 1. The penalties mentioned above are general guidelines. The actual penalty imposed can vary based on several factors, including aggravating or mitigating circumstances, the specific facts of the case, and the judge's decision. 2. Accessory penalties, such as fines, civil interdiction, loss of certain civil rights, and disqualification from holding public office, may also be imposed in addition to the principal penalty. 3. The indeterminate sentence law, ISL, applies to penalties exceeding 1 year, requiring the court to specify both a minimum and maximum term of imprisonment. This information is for general understanding and should not be considered legal advice. For specific legal advice, consult a qualified legal professional.